I hope you all are doing well. Today I would like to take a little bit of your time and I would like to talk about recycling and going green. First off, there are 5 known garbage patches around the world. There's one in the Indian Ocean, there are 2 in the Atlantic Ocean, and there are 2 in the Pacific Ocean. I'm going to speak about one of them today. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is the largest. It's located between California and Hawaii. It is 1.6 million kilometers. In size, that is 3 times the size of France and 2 times the size of Texas, as you can see in the picture. If that doesn't clear it up for you, it contains 1.8 trillion pieces of plastic. That's a total of 80,000 tons. Can you imagine what that's doing to the world today? In my presentation today, the first thing we're going to do is discuss recycling and what it is. Recycling is the process of collecting and processing materials that would otherwise be thrown away, trash, and turning them into new products. Recycling can benefit your community and the environment. I'm going to share a few statistics about landfills, plastic, and waste. There are more than 2,500 landfills presently open in the U.S., taking more of the beauty away from our country. And while they're usually camouflaged very well, there's still negative consequences surrounding landfills that you need to consider, such as toxins and greenhouse gases. Then when it comes to plastic, each year humans produce around 300 million tons of plastic, reports the United States Environmental Program. And aside from piling up landfills, where plastics can take almost 1,000 years just to decompose, it contaminates rivers, soil, food supplies. And when we come to waste, the bottom line is the U.S. recycles far less waste than it produces compared to other countries. In fact, the U.S. is still the only developed nation where their waste generation outweighs their ability to recycle. Recycling is among the best ways you can positively impact the world that you live in. It is very essential to us and the natural environment that you recycle. A few other things that I'm going to speak about today. I have benefits of recycling, some of the jobs that are created from recycling, and lastly, recycling is super easy. A few benefits of recycling include it conserves fresh water up to 95% in the mining and manufacturing of raw materials. Recycling helps to reduce the chemicals and greenhouse gases that are released by waste in landfills. Recycling reduces the need for raw materials so that rainforests and other forests can be better preserved. It also reduces global warming in that regard. By recycling, we can reduce the harmful impacts we have on the environment. You can help save the marine life. The single-use plastic creates more than 8 million tons of waste in the ocean each year. Recycling, it creates many jobs, as you can see in the picture over here. Ecocycle.org cites that a U.S. recycling rate of 75% by the year 2030. That would create 1.1 million new jobs. Recycling and reusing create at least 9 times more jobs than landfills, and as many 30 times more jobs. And lastly, I would like to talk about recycling itself. It is super easy. First, you can sign up with a local company. If you don't have any extra time, you can get online for a few minutes and they can pick it up at your doorstep. Or if you would like to save money, you can go to your local dump. That's how I started. It's super easy. They will help you. Everything is labeled accordingly, and you just basically just throw it into the appropriate box. And if that's still too much and you want to start off really small, you can start with a reusable water bottle. You can get from Target or Walmart or anywhere, and you can purchase a Brita pitcher. That's basically, it will filter your water from the sink, so you're not buying plastic bottles and bottles of water. That makes up a big part of pollution today. And lastly, you can do reusable shopping bags. Instead of when you're going out to the store, getting all those plastic bags that are unnecessary and that are hurting our oceans. Okay. And for the conclusion, I hope that you all leave here today with an open mind and seriously consider taking part of recycling. After learning more about recycling, it is clear to see that it's a good choice, and you should definitely start now. It has many benefits, it creates jobs, and it's super easy to do. It can help preserve and save our earth, it can save our plants, animals, rainforests, and ourselves for generations to come. So you should definitely give it a try. Lastly, I have a list of resources that you can easily look up if you have any questions. One of them is actually a nice video where it goes over where I talked about the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, explaining that in depth. If you have any questions or comments, you can find stuff anywhere online, or feel free to reach out to me. And definitely, please, at least consider something small, like the water bottles.